Hello students, let us start with question number 9 of Principle of Mathematical Induction, exercise 4.1 plus 1 NCERT Mathematics. We already discussed how to solve the problem by using PMI, that is Principle of Mathematical Induction. I repeat again, we have to insert n is equal to 1 in right hand side of the given statement in step number 1, and we have to match whether this value is equivalent to first value on the left hand side or not. If it is equal to first value on the left hand side, then the problem can be solved using principle of mathematical induction. Otherwise, the problem cannot be solved by using principle of mathematical induction. In step number 2, you have to insert only the value n is equal to k, or you can say you have to replace n with k only, and you have to assume this statement is true. And in step number 3, you have to prove the statement is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Let us start the question. The statement is given to you. Now insert n is equal to 1 in right hand side. 1 minus 1 over 2, answer is 1 over 2. It matches with the first value on the left hand side. Then insert n is equal to k. Then try for n is equal to k plus 1. Insert k plus 1 here and in right hand side. Then as per the previous questions, you have to write the second last value. Clearly you can write 1 over 2 raised to power k, because in first term 2 raised to power 1, then 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 3, only gap of 1 is there. You can write easily 2 raised to power k. Then for this series you can write 1 minus 1 over 2 raised to power k. It's from step number 2. Then taking negative sign common from second and third term. Then 1 over 2 raised to power k common, and inside 1 minus 1 over 2. It's 1 over 2, and clearly you can write 1 minus 1 over 2 raised to power k plus 1, and this value is equivalent to the value on right hand side of step number 3. It means it's true for k plus 1 and hence true for all natural numbers. Similarly, in question number 10, in first step, insert n is equal to 1. Clearly, the answer is 1 over 10. It matches with the first value. Then write n is equal to k in the statement. Then insert k plus 1, and you have to prove for this. You can write 3 into k plus 1 minus 1, 3 into k plus 1 plus 2 on right hand side, in numerator k plus 1, and in denominator 6 into k plus 1 plus 4. And this statement will be 3k plus 3 minus 1 and 3k plus 3 plus 2. Here you can write 6k plus 6 plus 4. And the statement will be 3k plus 2, 3k plus 5, k plus 1 and 6k plus 10. Okay. Now you have to prove this equation. Try to solve the equation or minimize the equation so that you can handle the problem clearly. Now the difference between first and second term, 2, 5, 5, 8. It means first and second term both differ by a natural number 3. It means if I have to write the second last value, I have to subtract 3 from both the terms. Clearly I can write 3k minus 1 and 3k plus 2, and last term is 3k plus 2 and 3k plus 5. Now From step number 2, insert this value, the series k over 6k plus 4, and the second term is 1 over 3k plus 2 and 3k plus 5. Taking 2 common, 1 over 3k plus 2 common from both the terms, k over 2, 1 over 3k plus 5, these are the two terms inside the bracket. Then take LCM, 3k square plus 5k plus 2 divided by 2 into 3k plus 5. Now factorize this. You can make factor easily, 3k plus 2k. Then taking 3k common from first two terms and 2 common from third and fourth term, you can write k plus 1 into 3k plus 2. Now you can cancel 3k plus 2 and the answer will be k plus 1 divided by 6k plus 10. It is equivalent to right hand side. Similar is in question number 11. In first step, insert n is equal to 1 in right hand side of number 1. Clearly 1 plus 3 it's 4 into 2 into 3. 4 cancel with each other in numerator and denominator. Answer is 1 divided by 1 into 2 into 3. It means it matches with the first value on the left hand side. It means the statement is true, or number 1 is true for n is equal to 1. Then we have to assume this value is true for n is equal to k. Hope you are understanding the problem because I am repeating again and again the same thing. Write n is equal to k and let it be number 2. Then in place of k or in place of n in first equation, write k plus 1. This term is k plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3, then k plus 1, k plus 4, 4 into k plus 2 into k plus 3 on the right hand side. Now while selecting left hand side, you have to write the second last term also, 1 over k plus 1, k plus 2. Clearly the difference between first and second term and all the item of first and second term, only the gap of 1 is there. It means you can write the term by subtracting 1 from the final term. Now insert this series, the answer of this series from step number 2, 1 over k plus 1 and k plus 2 common, and inside k square plus 3k divided by 4, 1 over k plus 3. Then take LCM, k square into k plus 3, 3k into k plus 3 plus 4 divided by 4 into k plus 3. Then multiply. Now divide by k plus 1 because k plus 1 is not required basically in the answer. That's why I divide the term by k plus 1. You can easily divide this value. The answer will be k square plus 5k plus 4. Then factorize it. After factorization, it will be k plus 1 and k plus 4. It will be the answer. K plus 1, k plus 4, 4 into k plus 2 into k plus 3 is equal to right hand side. Let us check the answer. Okay, this value, k plus 1, k plus 4, 4 into k plus 2 into k plus 3. Let us check. It is the same thing. K plus 1, k plus 4, 4 into k plus 2 into k plus 3 is equal to right hand side. It means true for k plus 1 and hence for all natural numbers. This question is the most important question. Question number 12. The given statement is AR square up to so on AR raised to power n minus 1, and the right hand side A into R raised to power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Insert n is equal to 1. Clearly A into R minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Answer is A. It means matches with the first value on the left hand side, it means it's true for n is equal to 1. Second step is easier step. N is equal to k. You have to insert only or replace n by k in the statement, nothing else. Then write n is equal to k plus 1. Clearly the value is a r raised to power k, and a r raised to power k plus 1 minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Then write the second last term and then insert the value a into r raised to power k minus 1 divided by r minus 1. This value is from number 2 or step number 2. And taking a common, r raised to power k minus 1 divided by r minus 1 plus r raised to power k. And take LCM, r raised to power k multiplied by r, you can write r raised to power k plus 1, and minus 1 multiplied by r raised to power k, it's minus r raised to power k. R raised to power k cancel. Inside bracket, it's r raised to power k plus 1 minus 1, it's nothing but the right hand side. Question number 13. In place of addition, multiplication factor is there. Insert n is equal to 1. It's 1 plus 1, 2 whole square, it's 4. Now check the first value, it's also equivalent to 4, 1 plus 3. Then insert k in place of n and let it be true for second step. Then in place of n, write k plus 1. If I write k plus 1 here, it's 2k plus 2 plus 1, it's 2k plus 3, and in denominator k plus 1 whole square, and in the right hand side k plus 2 whole square. Now, what about these terms? The final term is 2k plus 3 divided by k plus 1 whole square. You can write easily the previous term. Now insert the value k plus 1 whole square, then k square plus 1 plus 2k, take LCM over here, plus 2k plus 3 divided by k plus 1 whole square. K plus 1 whole square cancel with each other. And k square plus 4k plus 4 in the numerator is there. It's k plus 2 whole square. It's equivalent to right hand side. It means the statement is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Therefore, true for all n belongs to natural number. Similar is question number 14. Insert n is equal to 1. In right hand side, it's 1 plus 1, 2. It matches with the first value. First value is also 1 plus 1 over 1, that is 2. Let it be true for n is equal to k. Simply write k in place of n. Then try for n is equal to k plus 1. You can write 1 over 1 plus 1 over k plus 1. On right hand side, it's k plus 2. Write the second last term. If the last term is 1 plus 1 over k plus 1, you can write easily 1 plus 1 over k, the second last term. Then insert the value from step number 2. It's k plus 1 into k plus 1 plus 1 divided by k plus 1. It's LCM in the second term or last term. Clearly, you can generate the answer as k plus 2 is equal to right hand side. Question number 15, it's again the same. Insert n is equal to 1. It's 1, 2 minus 1, 2 plus 1. It's 1 into 3 divided by 3. It's 1, means it's equivalent to first value on the left hand side. Then write n is equal to k. Then try for k plus 1 and write the second last term. Then insert the value of the series from step number 2. Now, from this series, 2k plus 1 over 3, it can be taken as common, and 3 basically is the LCM and 2k plus 1 is common. And inside k into 2k minus 1, and in second term you can write 3 into 2k plus 1 whole square. Not whole square, it's 2k plus 1 because 2k plus 1 is common. Simply multiply the terms. 2k square minus k plus 6k minus 3. It's 2k square plus 5k plus 3. Then factorize the terms. 2k square plus 2k plus 3k plus 3. The term is 2k into k plus 1 plus 3 into k plus 1. And factors are 2k plus 1 over 3, k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. This value is equivalent to right hand side. It means it's true for n is equal to k plus 1. Question number 16. Again the same pattern is there. In first step, insert n is equal to 1. You can clearly prove the first value. Then insert n is equal to k and try for k plus 1. And then write the second last term. And insert the value of the series. Then take LCM 3k plus 1 and 3k plus 4, k into 3k plus 4 plus 1. Then multiply the terms in the numerator. Then factorize in the numerator. 3k plus 1 into k plus 1. 3k plus 1 cancel. And the answer will be k plus 1 divided by 3k plus 4. Question number 17 is again on the same pattern. Insert n is equal to 1 in right hand side. You can get 1 over 3 into 2 plus 3. It's 1 over 3 into 5. It matches with the first value on the left hand side. Then in place of n, write k for step number 2. Then k plus 1. It means the value is 2k plus 3 and 2k plus 5. And the second last value will be 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 3 because difference of 2 is there. And on right hand side, k plus 1 divided by 3 into 2k plus 5 because first value is 2k plus 2 plus 3 is the second value. Insert the value of the series. This value is k over 3 into 2k plus 3 and the second term is 1 over 2k plus 3 and 2k plus 5. This value. 1 over 2k plus 3 is common and inside k over 3 plus 1 over 2k plus 5. Then take LCM. After taking LCM, factorize. 2k plus 3 cancel with each other. You will get the final answer as right hand side. I have completed up to question number 17. In the next video, I will discuss from question number 18 onwards, but with different pattern. Same criteria, same basic rules are there, but little bit difference is there from question number 18 to 24. Thanks for watching my video.